Welcome to the Survive, Scale, Soar podcast. Hear and learn through the success of others how to build the life and business you deserve. Learn to overcome failure, what it means to seek out growth, and how to become the best possible version of yourself. And now, here's your host, coach, entrepreneur, husband and father, and author of the #1 best-selling book, Survive, Scale, Soar, Jeremy Williams.
Welcome back. This is your host, Jeremy, and welcome to season 2 of the Survive, Scale, Soar podcast. Thank you for tuning in, and I trust the content being shared is showing up to you, the listener, in a way that is helping you to soar in both business and life. Today is going to be an important show on the topic of commitment. And before we dive in, a quick reminder about the show. This show comes in 2 formats. Success Talks are where I get to interview extraordinary people doing some amazing things, and we have conversations around what has made them successful in their journey. Real Talks is where I take control of the mic and you get me talking about things happening in this world and strategies and lessons learned that may become a blueprint in your own personal journey. If you like the show, if it makes you think differently, if it makes you laugh, or you know it might impact somebody in your life, share the show. Today is a real talk on the topic of commitment. It's that time of year where many will make resolutions. You might even hear somebody say, "New year, new me." Many delayed plans and goals are set into motion because of a calendar date that signifies fresh beginnings. The reality is that most have already failed or justified stopping the pursuit of their New Year resolution or goal. And we're only a couple weeks into the year. Now, I know that some are listening right now where this is not the case. Congratulations. You are a member of the select few. You are a member of the committed. Now, personally, and as someone that coaches highly driven individuals in both business and life, I am not a big fan on the new year, new me concept. Though I understand for some, it is important to anchor a decision to a date of significance. If you are someone that needs to tie a resolution or goal to a date of significance, great. And I will challenge you, if you're serious about making any change, simply make a decision right now and stay committed. This week, I had the honor to provide sales coaching for the Nicole Freer Group in Katy, Texas, led by Nicole and Doug Freer, and for a JLA Realty office in Atascocita, Texas, led by Kim and Mike Bush. I get excited walking into these events and seeing the room full of business owners prepared to soak in the presentation. Simply by showing up, it was a demonstration of their commitment to getting better. Getting to that next level, both in business and life. Commitment starts simply with showing up. Take, for example, you've got a goal to improve your fitness level. Showing up to the gym is a level of commitment. Now, it's not going to improve your fitness simply by showing up. You now have to put in the work, yet the likelihood of you putting in the work significantly increases simply by showing up. Where are you not showing up in your business? Where are you not showing up in relationships? Where are you not showing up in your finances? Where are you not showing up in your health? If you're not showing up, you're not committed. There's no sugarcoating this. It is a conscious decision to either avoid the stated or to not assign a point of importance to the commitment. One of the definitions of commitment is an engagement or obligation that restricts freedom of action. Write this down if you're taking notes. A commitment is an engagement or obligation that restricts freedom of action. Now let's apply that definition to lead generation. If you're in sales, you're in the business of lead generation. If you are a business owner, you are still in the business of lead generation. No leads, no business. To have a successful business, you must be committed to lead generation. By stating you're committed to the lead generation, you are saying that the engagement with lead generation or the obligation to lead generate in your business will cause a restriction of freedom to take any other action. Being committed to lead generation is saying no to other things that might not serve your business in the best way. It's saying no to the distractions or squirrels, as I shared in the last episode, episode 44. Changing the definition slightly, you'll see what I deem as extreme commitment. What if commitment was defined as an engagement or obligation that instead of restricts freedom of action, it prevents freedom of action? Are there any areas in your business or life that require extreme commitment? This is only a question that you can answer for yourself. Observing and coaching successful people since 2010, it's easy to see that the greater success achieved, the higher level of commitment made. What is found most often to be the root of our failures is often the lack of commitment. The head knowledge may exist. You may have the perfect business plan, and you may even have a beautiful color-coded calendar laying out the week ahead. Yet without commitment, everything mentioned means nothing. Commitment, like anything, is a skill set. You and I were not born with the ability to commit. It is learned. It is tested. Being put through the fire refines our skill set to be committed. If you're wanting to dive deeper on the topic of commitment, I encourage you to pick up David Goggins' book, Can't Hurt Me. His entire personal story can be summed up with one word: commitment. I would categorize David as one of those guys that are extremely committed in whatever he takes on. Today, if you want to get different, if you want to elevate in both life and or business, you are going to need to commit to that which will change your current situation. Until you commit, I promise you that nothing will change. Our conversation today comes to a simple decision, and that is the decision to commit. If I can ever help you with your business and journey in life, visit my website at www.redhawkcoaching.com. Again, that's www.redhawkcoaching.com. There at the top of the page, you'll find a button that says schedule a complimentary strategy call. Click the button and select a time slot that suits you, and we can have a deeper conversation about commitment and what coaching would look like in your world. Also, make sure to share the episode with someone that needs to hear this today. You know who needs this message. Simply share the show. Until next time, be committed and onward and upward.
Thank you for listening to the Survive, Scale, Soar podcast. If you heard something that made a difference in your life today, share it with someone that might benefit and subscribe so you don't miss the next episode. Learn more about the host of this podcast and coaching services offered by Red Hawk Coaching by visiting www.redhawkcoaching.com.